Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we have a whimsical episode following the prompt list for Dephemberember 2024, and we have snippet roll and woven flowers. I need to tell you that I don't know what a woven flower is, but it looks to me that it's something that you go around and then you make in layers or using needles or crochet or hooks. So this is my inspiration for today, and you can see here is a whimsical kind of episode full of color, full of flowers, and full of creativity. So for snippet roll, I need to be honest, I never had a snippet roll before, but I had this pole that I used on a old cover that was this one, and that I modified in order to have it for my Dephemberember 2024. Also, I need to remind you that I'm gonna link down below the episode in which I did this binding in a totally different way using yarn. I recommend it to you because it's completely good, it's safe, and also allows your journal to open completely, which is really good. So let's go in here and see what are we going to do for snippet roll. So I found this amazing ribbon I had in my stash, and I think it's the perfect one to make a snippet roll. But the thing is that I want it to be really colorful and different. So this ribbon has a particularity that comes with little wire in the two borders here and also all the way to this part. So as you can see here, it has the wire coming out, so it never gets like out of the shape or wrinkled, so it's always gonna stay in the same way. So I strongly believe that is the perfect ribbon for this project, so for my snippet roll. So what I'm gonna be doing on the first step is to roll my ribbon around my pole. This snippet roll is gonna be a little bit large, but I like it the way it is, and I don't mind to have it a little bit large. In any case, I can always go in here and cut it and make it and cut it in half. So instead of one, I can have two. So I don't think that that is really a problem. So as you can see here, as it has a wire, I'm gonna start rolling it up to give the wire the shape of the pole that is kind of thin. It's actually a twig, but it doesn't matter as far as I can roll it up and completely it's going to be okay. Also, this looks right now a little bit thin, but as soon as I start decorating my snippet roll and placing everything I want in here, is gonna have a different shape. So what I'm going to do here is that you fold it in half and then you cut it, and then you have the shape of a banner. So I love it this way, and this is what I'm going to have. So in this episode, I'm gonna be decorating this snippet roll that already has this B for bold, for beautiful, for brave. And also I have a bunch of dangles here that I like, and that I can probably gonna leave around here. So for the snippet roll, my idea is to have different things, and I'm going to start probably from here. That is the tip of the end of the snippet roll going inside. So the idea that I have is to do something texturized, so I can see that is in relief and different. So everything I have has volume, and that's the idea I want to have for this, my first snippet roll. So this is more or less the idea I want to develop in this episode. And also I have the idea of making a belly band using this burlap fabric that I love, and then I have this yarn And this flower, this will be my woven flower. So stay with me during the video because I'm gonna be doing this step by step. And of course, I want you to be with me in here. Thanks for being in my channel, and also remember that you can always subscribe, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. That is gonna make me more than happy. And as you can see here, I'm gonna start doing some slow stitching in here because it is fun and it is nice. It's very nice. So I'm gonna hide the knob under the piece of lace, and then I'm just gonna do probably an X. So I don't want to sew like too much, or I don't want the stitches to be seen from the outside. So I'm just gonna start like, I want it like a little bit slanted. This is a heart that I love too much. And then I'm gonna do like tiny stitches, and I'm gonna cross through the lace. So literally from the back, you're not gonna be able to see anything but probably two little stitches. Also, as this snippet roll is this way, like it's more like of stitching and sewing, so you can always have things on both sides. That's what I think. You can always go ahead and have something inside and also from the outside. That would be also a great idea. Super fun and super easy to do. But for now, I'm just gonna do the embellishment from the inside. So this is all, and we already have our first piece of lace. I can always go around and do little minimal stitches that you can barely see them from the outside. Thank you for all your visits and all your subscriptions to my channel. That makes me so happy, and I am really enjoying this Dephemberember 2024. Time goes really fast, and in a blink of an eye we're gonna be done with the whole prompt list, which has been full of surprises and full of amazing inspiration. So this is the first thing I have. I'm gonna close it here, and you'll see how that is going to look like. So this is the first one. Not bad, I really like it. Now I'm going to go with this flower, and I have tiny buttons here. I have them in green and also in orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the orange one. So let's keep doing this. As you can see, this is going to be a lot of sewing, but the result is gonna be super nice. I hope you stay till the end of the video because I don't want you to miss any of the details. And you know what? I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just doing it live, and I'm just gonna leave it like so in my channel. So you can enjoy the process, you can make me company, and then you can also place or play this video, and in the meantime you start doing your slow stitch and you can start having fun with your own snippet roll. So this is the flower. This is paper, by the way, and you know that you can perfectly work with paper and needles also. I can prove it like with this embellishment I did for this cover using a hook. So you can always use paper and crochet, and I'm gonna link the video here and also down below in the description box so you can see the result. It's really nice. I love it. So I did it from one of the signatures for my journal. Look at how beautiful is the effect. And now I'm using a needle on paper for the purpose of embellish this snippet roll. So I already have the thread here. And where's my button? It's right here. Let's give this a lot of color because we're facing the winter now, and so we need color in our lives, right? So I hope you agree with what I'm saying, and let me know in the comments what are you doing, if you are participating actively in Dephemberember or if you are just watching it and enjoying all the amazing creativity, all the people, a lot of artists here participating in living every day, tons of ideas and fun things to do. So let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read them. Okay, we have the second element, and so on. We can go ahead and keep going. As I said before, this is lace and this is paper. Now I'm going to go with this one. Probably I don't want to get rid of anything, so it doesn't matter if it goes a little bit out of my of the ribbon, but it doesn't matter. Always go first in here so the knob is not gonna be seen from the outside. You see how clean it is? And so you can go here and then come back. And this one, I'm just going to probably do something only in the center so I can have the borders free so they can move. I can do something with them, something different. And well, when you are in this journaling hobby, you start collecting like so many things that I cannot believe. Sometimes you don't need not even to go ahead and buy anything, because magazines, a lot of fabric, buttons, everything starts like coming into you, telling, use me, use me, use me, I'm here, use me in your journal, use me in your creation. So it is something amazing, really, really amazing. Actually, we have to be always decluttering, because otherwise clutter grows really, really fast around our stashes. So look what I have. So this is the idea, and I can always come back and do something else. Like, let's say that I'm not gonna do the whole ribbon in this video, so I can always come back and keep doing something else. I'm gonna have one crochet sample that I have here. I wanted to have it here too. And my idea is mainly to combine amazing colors and make this super whimsical and super joyful. That is probably the word. So here, and as you can see, I hide my thread under the crochet, and here I just do a tiny stitch, probably only 2 threads from the ribbon. And by the time I finish a couple of these embellishments, these are gonna be glued to the twig. All right, so this is the idea so far. And then we hide this back and forth, and we're gonna cut it right there. Look how beautiful it looks. Really, really nice. So I can always go ahead and roll it, and you see that it starts looking bulky. You see here, it's really, really cute. Let me see what else do I have around here. I want to do this flower too, that little button, and I'm gonna show you. I have a bunch of little things that I collect, and probably if I have a flat thing, I can probably go with this that has sound. Actually have a bunch of them, and also I can use this will be probably too thick. I can probably use this for the spine of the journal. And so I collect little things. I think we all do, right? So I need more thread. I'm using gray because this is the one I have at hand, so doesn't matter. And I'm gonna place this beautiful second paper flower there. And then I have that, I have that, I have that. These are little things I've been making through time. And you know that we always have like a little corner, a little place, and we say, well, probably someday I'm gonna use them for something. So the day is here. I've been using some of this stuff I've been crocheting probably 1-2 years ago, and they were just resting or sleeping inside my stash, one of the drawers, and the moment has come. So this is what I am trying to do, use some of the things I have to produce my very first Snippet roll. I can't believe it. Okay. Look at how tiny these buttons are. I think they're 5 millimeters, like 1/4 of an inch or less. Alright, then I go here. I don't go all the way through, and I just go around 2 times, and then I go down. So yes, you can use your needle and thread through paper, and this is the proof for it. So this is what I have so far, and as you can see, it's gonna keep growing. It's growing and growing and growing. I don't want to have this alone. I can probably place it in the center of this crochet embellishment. This is actually the first step for a granny square, and I'm gonna have that little bell there. Okay, so you can go on one of the sides and then go down and up till you have the whole bell sewing to the ribbon. Okay, so this is, I can't wait to make it sound. This will be another one. Let's see. Oh, how cute. I love my Snippet roll. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I'm going to make room inside this journal so I can keep it here. I don't want to have it in another place. And what I'm thinking is I can probably reuse and relocate this part. So I'm gonna cut it here and keep the Snippet roll inside and use this for the spine. So let's put it close to here and let's start making the belly band that I have here. And my idea is to do it at the beginning here and the inside of the cover of the journal. So my idea is to have these bees here, and there's gonna be a perfect place to have the prompt for 2024. That is what we're doing in this journal. So it's Dephemberember 2024. I'm gonna open this here so we can enjoy it and we can see it through the whole video. Alright, so as you can see, this is a fabric I had already and it doesn't have a perfect shape. So what I'm trying to do is, I would love to have it the way it is, and I can probably do this, so just leave it open here, open there. So I'm going to make it this way. That means, in other words, that I have to cut these parts here. I'm sorry, I didn't want it to cut the bee, but I have to do it. Okay, now I have another little piece for my snipper roll. So what about if we use the snipper roll just to place the extras we have while working on our journals? And this is thicker than this one. Let me see, what can I do? Or another thing is that I can do a pocket, so and have the prompt list in here. I'm not sure, because I wanted the bees to go up like flying, and so I don't think it's going to look too bad, because to do is a really belly band, I would cut all this. I don't want to get rid of that, but let's see how it's going to look like. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So I'm gonna follow this. I need to cut this. Too bad I'm cutting the bees. I can't believe it. Anyways, I can use this for anything. And as I said before, I can have this on my snipper roll. We're gonna do it a little bit later. So that is what we have. And also a trick to cut this completely straight is to get rid of one of the threads, and then you can cut, and then you're sure that you're gonna be doing it straight. Same on this side. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm going to glue it. Here I have some extra, and that is more or less what we have for this part. And as you can see here, I just need to go with the glue, or probably I need to sew this down. So what I'm thinking is, as I have this binding with yarn, I still have yarn around here, so why not doing a little bit of sewing here? So let's try and see how it looks like. Even if I have to detach this a tiny bit, I can go here and then do the sewing. So this actually is not gonna go anywhere. And here it is very easy to follow a straight line, because you count 3 and then 2 empty ones and then another 3. And you see I don't need any glue, so this is already in place. And why not, I'm gonna go a little bit inside, because I want to make sure that this is completely in there. It's not gonna go anywhere else. And I'm gonna do a second stitching, a little bit bigger stitches than the previous one, always leaving 2 in between and 3 in the body. All right, this is already well made. I'm going to just hide the thread here, and in a moment I'm going to add some glue, so this is not going to go anywhere. We just go here and cut. All right, now we're going to glue it in just a moment. And here up, I'm going to do the same little knot. And let me see if I have the chance to, yes, I have free fabric, so that is not going to be any problem. And so I'm gonna start from here, and I'm gonna go 1 2 1 2 3, and then 2, 1 2 3 and then 2, 1 2 3, and here we are. Perfect. So it's already complete, and I want to come probably a little bit more inside if I have the room for my needle. So I'm going to do 3, 3 2, another 3. Now I'm close to the fabric. I need to glue it again. 3 2 and 3, and we're good, we're done. So I just come back in here to hide my thread, and there we go. Now what is really important is to add glue, and I don't think I'm going to detach or unglue this again. So that is what we have. Let me have that, and let's go down here, and I'm going to do the same. Glue, 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 and there. And you know what? I love it. I really like the result. And then here it comes, the whimsical flower, the woven flower I have. And also I have the leaf. Why? Because bees are pollinators, and so we need flowers in order for them to do pollination. Oh, what about that? It's too bulky. What about if I only have the flower and I'll probably there. I like more in the center. All right, so let's sew the flower. Probably I had to do it before placing the flower in here. I'm not sure, probably I had to, but it's already there and there is nothing I can do, but this is not gonna be too hard. Here I can go down because nobody's gonna see the stitches under the flower, which is really good. And so we can go up and down. What you can do is just place the flower before you glue your belly band. It's gonna be easier. This was super easy and also super fast. Yay. All right, I thought I was never going to use these flowers for anything. And you see, the moment is here. The moment arrived. All right, so I have that. And also I want to add some other stuff under here because this is a little bit thin and I don't want this Dephemberember prompt to go so far or to fall. What about if I embellished the prompt list just with a little bit of lace? No. What about placing a little flap here, a little piece of this? It's kind of not a good idea. So I'm just going to leave it like that for the moment, and then we can always come back. So guys, this is the end of the video. I am really in love with the result. I have my Snippet roll for the first time and I am very creative, so you can even think about how many things I'm gonna be stitching and preserving and keeping as a treasure in this Snippet roll. And on the other hand, I did this belly band for the beginning of my journal, Dephemberember 2024. But don't go away, because I'm gonna read to you what is gonna happen in a few days. Now we are free for the weekend, and we're coming back on Monday 9 for journaling card and the beloved visitor. Journaling card and beloved visitor. And then we have 9, 10, 11, 12. Next week is going to be as busy as this week. So stay tuned, come back, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, or also here in this little button, or hitting my picture at the end of the video. And I always happy that you are around here in my channel. I see you soon, my friends. And if you want to look the previous episodes for the ephemera 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to show you. I have one video for each one of them. The previous one, or the very first one, was the card, so I have it here. So this is a plain card with a key. I name it Traveling in Time, with a lot of doors. So I have the Joker. I modified the whole card, and I did the door with a key, and then I added more doors on the back. Then the second one, let me see if I remember, was this amazing page that I love. Look, this was layer tags and retro film strips. I did it in a cute way. I just cut all this, watch the video, and also I implemented the use of special face painting stickers to make and embellish this amazing retro film strips. So don't miss those episodes. And then the day 3, that was December the 4th, was Apothecary, Label, and Quirky Cat. And you're gonna be surprised of what I did. And ta-da! This is Apothecary, Label, and Quirky Cat or Dog. I choose this cute cat that is sleeping on a bed, and also it's been having catnip. That's why it stopped to be quirky and now it's sleeping. And remember, always learn how to soar. Never stop creating, never stop loving, and never stop being yourself. And if you have crochet around your house, around your stash, just go ahead and pick it up, bring your yarn, and bring everything you have, because you're gonna be creating amazing things with a lot of inspiration and creativity. I see you very soon. That's gonna be on Monday, but anyways, I'm gonna try to do the embellishment of my cover. So in this weekend, or during the weekend, I'm gonna upload the video with the amazing cover I'm going to embellish for this wonderful project. I see you soon, my friends. Bye bye, take care, and remember, never stop creating, never stop dreaming. Always be brave, be bold, and be beautiful. Bye. Bye, friends. Bye bye.